How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Clannad, and we're back with the black screen of death. It appears that Clannad has a little crash, and, well, can't really do much to save it now. Now we're at the black screen of death. I mean, it's the blue screen of death, actually, if you're talking Windows 98 terminology. But, well, I don't often get a black screen. I normally get a white screen, and that just makes me think, okay, it's something particularly dark coming for me. Okay, well, anyway, previously, Sakagami got caught, well, Tomoyo, if you want to call her Tomoyo, or Sakagami, either one. She got caught by the student council parading with a child. Now, I would have thought that'd be like a hint of paedophilia, but saying that, I mean, she's a girl, and she's trying to help, and she had a good reason, so I don't know why everyone would judge her like that, but that's what happened, and that's what she has to deal with, apparently. So now we're going to see where that goes. The first Tuesday after the holidays, Tomoyo and I are in the counselling room, okay? Wonder whether the members of the student body consists of people who only fill out joke ballots. That's what we are wondering. The teacher standing in front of us is the head of all the third year teachers. Okay, it's a good thing you get your own sprite. You know, it's a good thing that, you know, you're important enough to have your own character design. We made sure to investigate the reports from your previous school. Well, it was quite quaint. What does that have to do with anything? I grumbled to myself. Naturally, that was just for reference. However, Sakagami-kun, even in your previous school, you have caused disturbances many times. Oh, great. We're going to judge you based on your past. You weren't a good girl last year, so you won't be a good girl this year. You can't deny that, right? And now you're associating yourself with this student called Okazaki, who doesn't even normally go to school. You can't deny that, right? And so now this is the second time we've had you come here. Alright, because the first time was the... yeah, okay, fair enough. You haven't forgotten already. And there are cases besides this. I'll raise them now. On the day you assumed office as student council president, neither of you was present in your morning homeroom. Yeah, but that's because we wanted to, like, you know, celebrate. Did you want all the other students to be there? Mate, you guys don't even care about, like, us as people. Immediately after assuming office, you used the PA system for a private message. Yeah, but even so. And that message was directed at this boy. And then on the very day that was supposed to be your first job, the Founders Festival, you left your position and went to have a rendezvous together. This is all that we've been able to find out about. However, the fact is, a student like this is our school's student council president. It's more than enough evidence to arrive at the conclusion that you're not a suitable candidate. But she was voted in. Do you maybe have something to say about that? You know, I mean, if the president turns out to... I suppose we had the Watergate scandal, didn't we? Or, like, America did. I mean, I'm not American. Okay. In the first place, do you not understand that as a representative of the students, you are supposed to be a role model for them? The teacher's eyes fall on a nearby paper. Yet for all that, unlike this boy, you're a very good student. In your spring academic aptitude test, you were at the top of your class across all 3 topics, and 4th in the school. Achieving that position in this school, I am compelled to say you are a truly excellent student. And when faced with the attitude you seem to emanate, my assessment becomes solid. It's not just a matter of leadership potential, you have the full confidence of your teacher and your classmates. In other words, within your own school at least, you have been consistently exhibiting exemplary behaviour. So this means that your reputation has only been suffering when you are outside the classroom. I wonder, why could that be? Somewhere that isn't your own classroom. I wonder whether it's to do with the presence of this young man. That is my personal guess. It's still nothing more than an observation. But in situations where he isn't around, you conduct yourself like an actual student council president. A good and proper, boring, little fucking lesbian, suck off the teacher's willy person. In other words, there may still be hope for your future from here on out. I want to have those hopes for you. That will be all for today. We will have another talk on another day. Right? I mean, I know we're not like good influence, and yeah, I guess the situation was going to come when we had to choose between, well, where Tomoyo had to choose between council president and being with Tomoyo. Is this where it's going to end? Are we going to find that she can't hang out with us? We actually break up this time. He was pretty frank about it. Really? I didn't really know what he was talking about. Are you seriously saying this? You're an idiot if you are. I'd be fine with being an idiot. I wouldn't mind at all. I bet things would be easier that way. I don't want to think about anything anymore. I don't want to worry anymore. In that case, what? Does that mean you don't care anymore what happens? That's not it. Isn't that exactly? All you want to do is wait things out like a child? Tomoyo keeps her mouth shut. She looks like a child trying not to cry. Maybe I went a bit overboard. I'm sure things will work themselves out again somehow. Things have worked out up until now after all. No, I was in the wrong here for saying childish things. I mean, the one who really got hurt here is you. I'm used to that kind of thing. I'll be fine. Where's this guy? Oh, don't show me the sky. The sky shows the end of all things. It's going to be a meteor and it's going to hit Tomoyo and that'll be the end of the scenario. What I felt on that day. How people with a goal in life are different. How the places they aim for in life are different. Right now, that fact is being thrust before me as reality. For us too. Is it really alright for us to be together? Oh, now we're being serious about that. We're not going to joke about it when we wake up. Okay. This is going to be how it ends, isn't it? I agree with everything the head of the third year teacher said. That's right. If only I weren't here, she would have been a suitable candidate for student council president. Even I had noticed. But despite that, at that time inside that empty classroom, Tomoyo and I had wished to be together. And so now we're here. However, right now is the reality that a guy like me is just holding Tomoyo back, is being thrown right in my face. I wonder if I can be with her despite that. I want to be with Tomoyo. I'm sure that Tomoyo also wants to be with me. I have faith in that. But if that's causing people to lose faith in her, then what? Our personal directions in life are different. I can't set even a single step in the same direction as her. And that's why the two of us has come to a standstill. Right? Oh god, the days are still advancing. I know there's nothing I can do now. I can't stop this girl from doing her thing. I can't make decisions anymore. Going to be busy for a while. Both in the mornings and after school. There are just a lot of things I have to do. Did you know, Tomoyo? There are actually a lot of committee meetings at our school. What, you just found that out? And a lot of students are committee members there. And all of them are motivated. There's quite a lot of power in having people like that all gathered at the same place. Even just talking to them is overwhelming. Everyone is doing their best for the sake of the school. And together with these committees, I'll have to make decisions on final courses of action for what we're discussing. That's quite a burden, but it's also something really worth doing. And it also makes me appropriately nervous, since if I make a mistake on a decision, the blame will fall on me. You won't make any mistakes. Why? No reason, just the feeling I get. You're already on the right path, and you have the ability to walk straight ahead. If you hadn't been so wild back then in the first place, I bet you would have ended up like this far sooner. Having great expectations from various people and answering to all of those expectations, I bet you would have been standing at an unimaginably high place right now. You're meant for that kind of thing. You have an inborn appeal to you, like you were chosen to do this. That's why right now, you can just walk straight ahead without losing your way. On your way to those high places, leave me behind in the dust. You're wrong. I'm not like that at all. And also, the way you're talking, it's a bit lonely. As if I'm the only one who's walking. What's wrong? Why aren't you denying it? You are different from me. I, who's always been standing in place. And Tomoyo, who is about to start walking to somewhere high. These two people are together. It's so sad. There's no doubt that from here on, there'll be nothing but painful days waiting for us. You'll be with me, right, Tomoyo? Yeah, I want to be with you. That's all I can say. I just have to continue forgiving myself for doing this. Yes, please stay. Stay with me forever. Even if I'm an incompetent man who's only standing in her way, I just have to continue believing in Tomoyo and myself, whom she still loves. Even if we're together, it's often the case that Tomoyo is called away by other students. Oh, so you were here. What is it? It's about this morning, just as we thought there was a complaint. I see. Just come with me for now. No. I'll let you handle it. Eh? Don't make me repeat myself from saying I'll let you handle it. Don't joke around like that at a time like this. Just go. Both of them look at me simultaneously as I force my way into the conversation. Just go, Miss Student Council President. What's that, Tomoyo? Are you being sarcastic? I'm not. I'm just saying how it is. You're the Student Council President, or am I wrong? No, I am. But I don't want you to. This isn't the time to be standing around talking like this, Sakagami. Alright. Tomoyo. In the end, Tomoyo looks at me. Her eyebrows furrow a bit. It's a pained expression. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. On the other hand, the male student looked at me with boorish eyes right up until the end. Oh, fucking hell. No matter how busy Tomoyo was, she would still try and manage to create time for us two alone. She also kept wanting to make sure I'm actually with her because I want to myself. And although she had nothing to worry about on that front, at least, eventually things reached the point where she just didn't have enough time for us. Oh no. And so, bit by bit, things became so that our time together was filled with anxiety. Aren't you busy? It's fine. You don't have to stress yourself to be with me, you know. What's that supposed to mean? It's almost like you're telling me to not come and see you. Nobody here is saying that. I'm sorry. No. Hey, you two! Okay, cool. Good for you, Tsunohara. Are you happy that it's kind of like this? What, Tsunohara? Somehow the mood seems really depressing here. Could it be you've gotten bored with each other? Well, I don't think it's that. Is that? No. You still want to see him? Don't ask me. You can at least deny it, you know. So that means you're suspecting that I am? It does totally feel that way. You're wrong. I don't feel that way at all. I've loved Tomoyo this entire time. I love him the exact same as before we started going out. Just what kind of boyfriend am I? Having to have my girlfriend tell me something like this. Well, this guy's a miscreant after all. Why don't you switch to me? I'll make you forget all about this miscreant. You have 0.1 seconds to tell me you're kidding, then I kick you. Okay, that didn't even last. I didn't have time to say it. Didn't I challenge you? You had to say it before I kicked you. You're an evil person, aren't you? Or rather, I'd say in the end, you two really are a good match. Well, let's go get some food. I'm hungry. I've been making quite a lot of money, so... How? What, you dealing drugs now or some shit? Tomoyo and I exchanged glances. Come on, walk, you guys. Since we were standing still, Tsunohara pushes on our backs. The next week, I was called to the head of the third year's... Oh, fucking hell. I'm not gonna like this, am I? It's gonna be like, hey, I actually ended up getting my willy sucked by your girlfriend. I guess you could no longer be with her. Oh, Jesus, no. This time, it was just me. The girl has a future in front of her. And it's a truly promising future. That girl is different from you. I'm not necessarily saying you're a bad person. Students like you pop up once in a while, and I tend to be understanding of that. The teacher makes a complete 180 from before and talks as if only to gently admonish me. However, you being with that girl will not be good for her. The directions you two ought to be going in life are different. That's all. I know this. You don't have to tell me that. It's just that over and over I've been telling myself in my mind that I'd stay with her. I don't know why she would ever. No, saying that would be rude to you. For some reason that girl is incredibly fond of you. That's why I made sure to talk to you alone like this. For starters, how is it on your part? Do you want to be with her? I gather my courage and give a slight nod. I see. The teacher puts his hand on his chin and breathes out a deep sigh. Somehow I feel like I just made enemies with everyone in this school. All of them are supporting Tomoyo. And I keep insisting on being a burden on her like some kind of plague. Tomoyo is trying to hold my hand and pull me up along with her. But since I am just a plague is all I can be. Oh, why is this negative image like destroying us right now? That evening in Tsunohara's room I receive a call. Probably because Tomoyo wasn't able to walk home with me today or yesterday. The first thing she did was apologize for that. No matter what I did, I wasn't able to slip away. Yeah, I understand. Tomoyo, what are you so angry about? I want you to tell me. Huh? You always look like you're so angry. I'm not angry at all. No, you're angry. Why do you think that? It feels like you're trying to push me away. That's just your imagination. I mean, you even stopped kissing me. Oh no, that's all? Have you gotten tired of it? I was thinking we really did it far too much. I wonder what kind of face Tomoyo's making while holding the receiver on the other end of the call. I couldn't imagine Tomoyo's face as she grumbled petty things like this. Say, Tomoyo, what is it that's rubbing you the wrong way? I want you to tell me. For her to become so desperate like this, have I changed in some way? I didn't notice. However, that's not Tomoyo's fault. It's not your fault. And so, that's exactly what I said. What is it then? If it's not my fault, then what's going on? I want you to tell me. I'll help you. Tomoyo would say this just for me. I'm certain that no matter what troubles I'm going through, I'd be able to face them head on if I had Tomoyo with me. Yeah, but it's hard to talk about. Why? And why are you telling me this so late? She must be relieved knowing it's not her fault. Her voice sounded cheerful now. I'm your girlfriend, you know. You can consult me in confidence. Yeah, you really are reliable, aren't you? Yep, I'm confident I wouldn't lose to just any old guy's girlfriend in that aspect. But, well, it's embarrassing, so it's fine. Why is it embarrassing? Wait, I think I could hazard a guess. A guess? Guess it really is my fault. Huh? That's why it's hard to talk about and embarrassing, right? That's something I just randomly said to lead you around, though. So now I understand why you wouldn't kiss me either. You were sulking, weren't you? She's already come to terms with this herself. I guess you really are a lech, huh? That's definitely not it. So I've been thinking about that. Most likely this girl remembered how I was discontent with her not letting me do anything more than kiss her. So now she's decided that that's the reason I'm giving her the cold shoulder. If I deny this, then she'll probably ask me again for my reasons, so I'll just let her think that for now. At any rate, I'm really glad I was able to talk to you today, Tomoyo. Why? Thank you. I think you and I really are a good match for one another. Is that so? Yes, that's definitely what I think. That's why I want you to have confidence in us. Look, I want them to be together, and I fucking hate the school right now, but they're not wrong, but yeah, let's both have confidence. Okay. The next day was a Saturday, so school ended at noon. Yay, the bottom of the hill. I promised Tomoyo I'd meet her here. The family continued waiting for Tomoyo to come down the hill. The students coming home from school had already dispersed. Hey, you! One of them suddenly calls out to me. Familiar face. Is it the same little dickhole? I was like, oh, you should be with her. I think he's probably a member of the student council. Where is Sakagami? And now, as I hear the tone of his voice, I remember. I'd already met him long before that. That's right, he was the guy who started talking to me at the bottom of the hill during my suspension. Still no respect for your seniors, eh? I already told you, don't sweat such small stuff. I'm just surprised that attitude of yours hasn't changed despite now being in the student council. Well, someone who changed just because of that wouldn't be very trustworthy. I guess so. So where's Sakagami? I don't know. Really? I stay silent and convince him with my eyes. But aren't you about to go home together? Who knows? Isn't that why you're standing around here? I can't imagine it be for anything other than her. I understand. It's alright if you don't answer. But in exchange, I'll be waiting here with you. Please don't. Yeah, please don't. You're a dick! You don't even have a character sprite. Why? It's weird if two guys stand around together in a place like this. Now don't say that. Without my approval, the guy stands right next to me in such a way as to not block pedestrians. Did you know there was a bit of an uproar just now? He continues looking straight ahead as he says this. Some trouble occurred after Sakagami disappeared earlier. Huh. Well, I guess we could end the episode here. I mean, I don't know how much more there is. I keep thinking the game's gonna end, but this is just the girl that never ends, you know? She's so fucking tall, she reaches space to the heavens, and you can't see her head above the clouds, so she just goes on forever. But anyway, if you want to play a game for yourself, see if you can figure out where Sakagami went. Where on earth could she be? No, 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 no. I don't know how the lyrics of that song goes, but there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, Libus Scratch, until it's time. See ya!